Coming up, trainee Lockie gets his first shot
I reckon you could be in there.
at a real Bondi Rescue. When a woman suffers a spinal injury in the surf,
I need to get this girl on a stable platform and out of the ocean.
Jules takes control of the rescue. Each year at Bondi, one young hopeful is given a traineeship on Australia's most famous beach.
The trainee program has been quite successful every year and they've kept rolling through. And the good thing is the majority of them have stayed on to become lifeguards.
This year's trainee Lachlan MacArthur is a 19-year-old surfer from nearby Tamarama Beach.
How's that? Got a new trainee, Lockie, who's come on board and very enthusiastic.
Lockie was first recruited in winter last year.
When I first got the job, I was really excited, but like a little bit nervous at the same time.
This is going to take your time. It's a skill.
Yeah.
Like, don't put any pressure on yourself.
Yeah. I was lucky enough to have Lockie on his first day.
I was like bright-eyed, bushy little tail like you when I started here too.
Yeah.
Same hairstyle as well, by the way.
I'm looking at this kid and I'm looking and thinking, well, I've got two boys and he reminds me of my son.
Who better to show Lockie the ways of the force than Bondi's resident prankster, Harry's?
They're still on their P plates at 18. They're not a qualified driver to come down to an unfamiliar environment like the beach.
I'm so embarrassed, it's not funny.
We'll get through this.
He needed to have a helmet on. So we're IDing all the spots out in the ocean, having a look.
I can't take this seriously because I'm wearing a helmet. Look at the middle, look at me. Hey, look, get it on.
Mate, they're here for fun.
Lockie was this skinny little nerdy kid. I just didn't think he was cut out for the job.
If you want to have a swim, please head up to the red and yellow flag. Thank you. Mate, my voice is too high. I can't be on the megaphone. I can't be on the megaphone.
Young trainees don't stay wet behind the ears for long. Fast forward to this summer, and Lockie has undergone a dramatic transformation.
Yeah, it's big, mate.
Lockie has progressed so far, and it's just determination.
In one of the most grueling lifeguard races in decades, Lockie finished in the top 3.
He's not even going to finish second.
Lockie's by far the best I've ever seen come through the lifeguard service in my 21 years.
It's a promising start, but the true test will come when Lockie performs his first serious rescue.
I'm in the central. I don't think this guy looks very good.
Yeah, and I just saw a swimmer just drift off the back of the flags, and that's when sort of alarm bells start to ring.
Hey, mate, if you're struggling, make your way back to the beach.
Just have a look now.
There's more tactics to just going out and getting someone. Sometimes using the megaphone's much easier.
Hey, mate, come back to the beach for us. If you can't swim, make sure you stay somewhere you can stand.
We'll see how it goes after this splash. I reckon you could be in there.
Unsuccessful with the megaphone, Lockie now faces a swimmer caught in the full force of the rip.
Once you make the decision to go get someone, it's like you got to commit 100%.
Might go down for this one.
The guy that Lockie spotted wasn't in a good way, but I was also concerned about the other people in that same area. It was very dangerous.
Punching a 9-foot rescue board through thumping surf requires more than just youthful determination.
A couple of waves coming through, and these rescue boards are heavy, you know, and poor Lockie, he probably weighs 15 kgs wet.
It's just sweeping out of the flags. It's just really pulling along the front.
Definitely, each time you do a rescue, it's like a mini test, and everyone watches, and you just got to make sure you pass.
And he did very well getting out there, punching those waves, so hats off to him. Well done, Lockie.
After fearing for his life just moments ago, the teenager signals confidently to his mates on shore.
Yeah, so he seemed pretty excited. He had his arms out wide. I don't know, like a seagull almost, just going for it.
Lockie works in a service dominated by very experienced lifeguards, including Bondi's only female lifeguard, 30-year-old Jules.
I was just down doing a bit of a roving patrol. I was down in the south corner, and then next second, someone out in the surf was screaming and yelling and kind of waving at me.
To the south, I think I've just got someone in the water that needs some assistance.
Copy, Jules.
Oh, looks like they've done their shoulder maybe.
A young woman is being kept afloat by volunteer lifesavers and members of the public.
Jules to Cecil, I think I've got a spinal here. Can someone get one?
Yeah, Boo, maybe if you can run down. When you come past, maybe you can grab a spinal board.
I got there and the girl was being held. She was in excruciating pain. Something was horribly wrong.
After she was violently dumped by a wave, the woman must be supported by volunteer lifesavers and members of the public.
Minimising movement in the ocean just adds a kind of extremely difficult element.
The spinal board is on its way. But in the rolling surf, Jules must find a quick solution.
I need to get this girl on a stable platform and out of the ocean.
You're in charge of the head. So 3, when you count, everyone has to go to the body and we have to raise her.
I think she's going to try and put him on the board, but I'd rather they just wait until the spinal board.
I had to improvise, so I just went for it.
1, 2, 3.
Actually, they did it pretty smooth. It's not too bad.
Assisted by volunteer lifesavers and members of the public, Jules must get the woman through the surf without any sudden movements.
There's a huge amount of responsibility when dealing with a spinal. Your treatment could be the difference between them walking home or them going home in a wheelchair. Every time she screamed and cringed, I swear like I felt that. I just kind of went into action mode and autopilot and started yelling out orders to people. We brought her in and just lay her down on the board in the sand, and I guess that was when we started to really assess like her symptoms and what was happening.
So what's your name?
Yeah, he was swimming out there.
Sophie or something. All right, I'm Jules. I want you to stay as still as you possibly can, okay?
21-year-old Sammy is at the beach alone.
And is the pain just in your neck? Okay, back and neck. Did you get dumped by a wave? All right.
Central to Lockie. My ambulance will be on its way.
What do you guys want to do with the patient? You want to stay down there or come up here?
Yeah, we'll stay down here for the moment because
Lying precariously on the edge of the board, Sammy must be stabilised.
Sammy, what we're going to do now is we're just going to get you a little bit more straight so you're more comfortable.
Don't take your head.
When they're feeling a lot of pain, it's really hard to treat because you don't want them moving their head or their neck, and quite often when they are in such distress, they'll do that.
Every summer, lifeguards respond to dozens of potential spinal injuries. Most of them suffer no permanent effects. A handful aren't so lucky.
Can you move his feet? My wits up around here.
In 2011, Brazilian man Leo tragically broke his neck in Bondi's jawbreak.
I'm just going to give you some pain relief, Sammy, all right? So as soon as it's ready, we'll get you to suck on the green whistle.
An analgesic gas offers the lifeguard's strongest form of pain relief.
Big breast that you were doing with me.
It doesn't taste very nice. It's okay.
It's like medicine, so it's going to taste a bit funky, but it's so important.
It's just important that you get it in, yeah. Yeah, but it's going to help you, all right?
A head-to-toe assessment will identify any loss of feeling or motor function.
Can you just wiggle your toes at all for me?
That's a really bad sign when someone has no feeling in their feet. It's time to really start thinking about, serious spinal damage.
Sammy's symptoms indicate a potentially devastating spinal injury. The question now is whether or not it's permanent.
Your left leg is numb?
It felt numb when I hit my head.
Yeah.
All the pain.
Bit of pain?
in my back.
All right,
That's all right, just keep breathing. Remember,
Take a whistle in, nice deep breaths.
As lifeguards wait for paramedics to arrive, Sammy makes a shocking revelation.
I've broken a neck before.
Okay, so how long ago have you broken your neck?
A year and a half ago.
And what were you doing a year and a half ago?
Cheerleading.
So I just kind of took a breath. She could have completely kind of cracked or broken something here.
For the symptoms she showed, that was the most serious case I've dealt with.
So we're going to put a collar on you, all right?
I guess I was fearful that she might lose her ability to walk.
Lifeguards wait in hope for news that Sammy will make a full recovery.
Poor little thing, hey? 20 years old. Young.
I didn't even know what to think when she left the beach. I was kind of like just doing some really deep breaths, trying to kind of process it all. But yeah, I was so concerned for her because it was just a massive unknown.
This summer, shallow sandbanks at Bondi have produced a thumping shore break. Lifeguards have struggled to break through the shore break on their rescue boards and the jet ski. Bondi Lifeguard Singlets is a former Australian board paddling champion, but his expert skills on the board are being seriously tested by Bondi's deadly shore break.
Yeah, it was a tricky day. There was a deep channel of water and then a big swell just rushing straight onto the shore and creating this quite a big, powerful shore break.
Beyond the shore break, a man is caught in backpacker's rip.
If you do need some help, pop your hand up in the air and we'll come and help you out. Otherwise, let us know if you're okay.
The thumping shore break is enough to make this champion board paddler rethink his strategy.
You know, all throughout the day, I'd seen people getting sort of swallowed up by this thing, and I just thought, you know what? If I have to do a rescue, I think I'm going to opt for the tube.
Rarely used today, the tube was once the main piece of rescue equipment for lifeguards.
He didn't realise where he was, and he was just getting sucked out to sea, and this situation was starting to get serious.
Outside to Central. Go ahead, mate. Yeah, I think let's just go into the tube. Hey, coffee.
You know, I just have a natural affinity with paddling the board. I love it. For this day, for me to opt for the tube is sort of saying something about that shore break.
Singlet's choice of equipment is attracting attention from his colleagues.
I reckon that's a rescue all day.
The shore is hectic. Even though the shore break was quite heavy, I still would have went the board because you're going to float out pretty far with that tube.
Yeah, I was running to the water and I got to sort of waist depth and I saw this huge shorey coming and I thought, oh no.
Despite a violent pummeling, Singlets isn't regretting his decision.
You know, I came up and I thought, gee, I'm glad I've got this tube behind me. Like, trying to do that with a rescue board would have been a nightmare. So I thought I've actually made the right decision here.
I suppose getting through that shorey on the board, he could have, got hit back once, and that timing would have been put back a bit.
When I swam out to the patient, he was very tired and a little bit disorientated as well. He didn't really know how he'd got out so far or where he was. He probably wasn't used to seeing a lifeguard with a tube either.
Singlets loops the tube around the man, clipping it shut so he doesn't lose hold of him. He must now swim himself and the man back through the shore break.
Dead weight, the guy's like standing up, like vertical.
Swim in was an absolute nightmare. Like, now I know why we don't use tubes often.
Yeah, tube rescues are up there with one of the hardest things to do. You've got a tube attached to the patient and you're dragging that body weight back to shore.
Like a log.
We know that all the boys are watching and there's always a running commentary, and I thought, if we can't get in and we're stuck in this rip, this is not going to go down well at all.
They might go over the shore.
Well done, mate. No worries.
You know, Singlets did a great job being able to put that person on the tube and bring them back in through backpackers.
It all ended out pretty well in the end, but you had one pretty exhausted lifeguard.
We're from the north of England, and we come here on like a gap year sort of. So this is actually our second day here, and then we're just travelling around Australia. Yeah, well, I didn't feel that far, and then I started trying to swim, and then it felt like miles away. We have nothing like this at home, so it's a bit of a surprise how easily it is to get taken out.
At the end of the day, as long as patient and lifeguard make it back to the beach, it doesn't matter how you do it. You know, it could be undignified, it could be ugly, it could be funny, but as long as you both make it back to the beach alive, then job done.
Yesterday, lifeguards treated a young woman who was feared to have broken a neck. Since then, lifeguards have been waiting for news on her condition.
Guys, this is Sammy from yesterday.
After being cleared of serious injury in hospital, Sammy has returned to say thanks.
When I went underneath the wave, I kind of like tumbled and smacked the back of my head against the sandbank.
The back of your head?
Yeah. It was pretty scary.
Yeah. Hey, Jules is on the beach actually. I might get Jules to come up.
Lucky to Jules. The girl you brought out of the water yesterday is up at the tower if you want to say hello.
Yeah, copy, thank you.
I was pretty excited because I was thinking, okay, well, if she's here, she's on her feet and she's walked in, so this is fantastic news.
How are you? Feeling a bit better now.
What was the verdict?
Inflammation around my C7.
Okay.
Aggravated by C6 again. I've got full feeling back in my arms and legs.
Yay, that's fantastic. Happy days, you're smiling. Bit different to yesterday, isn't it?
Hopefully,
You won't forget this trip.
No, I won't.
To have people come back and truly thank you and mean it, yeah, it's really special.
Singlets has a memento.
I did dig in the back of my locker. It's got my name in it, so it's a permanent reminder of me, unfortunately, for you, but at least you got something. Perfect.
Oh,
Perfect hit.
yeah.
You must have a big head like mine. Nah.
You got me head back now.
Nah, it's all good. Whenever we treat a patient for an injury or a serious rescue, it'd be lovely to have all of them come back and let us know they're okay. When they do, in the case with Sammy, it's a great thing to put your mind at rest and to know that you've done a good job on the day.
Do you want me in it?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Thank you.
For you. Yeah, Sammy, all the best. Bye.
When all is said and done, lifeguards just want to close the doors without further event. Or at least, that's the plan.
Oh, wait, I've got to...
There's two people upstairs. Could someone just come down? You have big problems.
Oh, that's not ideal.
So I was reversing in the trailer. No, it was 5 to 7. It's been a busy day. All the boys want to go home. I just heard this deafening bang. Hey, I've hit the door, and the door hit the floor.
Break the door.
With no way of locking away the buggies and jet skis, Jules calls the boss.
Hey Hoppo, it's Jules here at Bondi. We have quite a big problem.
Not wanting to panic Hoppo, Jules tries to make light of the situation.
One of the roller doors has actually blown off.
But Hoppo has seen one too many summers to fall for that.
I mean, to blow the roller door off here, we'd have to probably have cyclonic, conditions, and it definitely wasn't blowing that hard. Jethro's cracked a few milestones in the service over the years. He locked himself in the North Tower. Came in beaching the jet ski and dislocated his shoulder. And now packing up the beach, he's taken out the roller door.
Never going to hear the end of this one, eh? We can't even put the bikes away. If someone comes down tonight, they could take them.
With thousands of dollars of equipment unsecured, a different kind of guard is needed on the beach tonight.
Had to get a security guard down for the night to keep an eye on because there's no way of securing the tunnel.
This is probably my worst incident to date. Everyone's got a roller door in their life. I'm not sure if I'll ever achieve my quest for being the perfect lifeguard, but I'll keep trying. Nobody's perfect.
On Bondi Rescue, the world's best surfers.
When you've got the big boys in town, there's nothing like it.
And some of the worst.
In shot, inside the leg.
The boys who cried wolf.
If you come out in the water again, I'll kick you off this beach, eh?
And the most confronting rescue of the season.
They're doing CPR, 2-year-old.
A toddler's life hangs in the balance. Bondi is one of the great fun parks. All natural and all free. And on show today is the world's biggest aerial surfing competition, the Boost Air Show. Over coming days, the world's hottest surfers will pull out all stops, competing for a $25,000 prize. As well as attracting the world's hottest surfers, Bondi is a magnet for the worst.
Oh, you're joking.
But living the surfing dream has its risks.
Just cut her leg open, it's really deep. Yeah, got a major fin chop down at Backpackers.
The injury sounds so serious, Azza immediately calls paramedics.
It's real bad, Tez, so maybe you want to call an ambo straight away. Fin chop inside the leg.
What happened? Someone else's board or your own board?
My own, because I lost one of my friends, so it must be my own one.
Caroline is 23, a backpacker from Sweden. She isn't aware how serious the wound is.
Do I need to go to hospital?
Yeah, you'll probably go to the hospital. You need a couple of stitches, but it's in a good spot.
Mouse checks for tendon or nerve damage.
Just move your toes a bit for me. We can feel all that all right? Yeah. Caroline, wiggle your toes. That's good. That's great.
I heard a girl screaming right next to me. I'd seen her wipe out on her board, but I didn't know what was wrong with her. She stood up holding her face. I thought she'd been stung by a jelly or something, and I looked at her leg and it was like wide open. And so I pulled her in.
No, I just looked down and then I started screaming, not because of the pain, just because it looked so freaky.
Yeah, that's all right. Bake's done a really good job.
It's only the third time Caroline has been surfing at Bondi.
Do you want to come over, Harry's? Back it up and we'll just lift her straight up onto the back of the rhino.
Despite the serious injury, Caroline shows no signs of shock.
Right, what's your back of your leg? Yeah. All right, you want to stay with it, mate? Yeah. Sweet. She's as good as gold. Yeah, she's sweet. Mate, I've seen guys carrying a lot of work with smaller cuts.
Yeah. Can I be a real surfer now when I had a fin cut?
That's it. Done it. Tick that box.
Yeah.
Late on the scene, Harry's wants the gory details. Reassuring the patient is basic first aid.
Easily the biggest fin chop I've seen.
Great.
Sometimes forgotten.
I went on a surf trip last week for a week and so this is the first time since I came back I've tried to surf in Bondi.
So what is under there?
She's got a good size cut.
Yeah, like how long do you think it is? That long?
Yeah,
that wide as well? Like it's open right up?
It's quite more of it's a long cut, but it's more of a chunk. Sorry.
Okay.
The wound will require serious surgery.
Do you think you can wriggle over onto here? Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
With Caroline in safe hands, Mouse does some forensic investigation.
As you can see, she snapped the fin out in her leg. That's been broken off. Look how solid they are. That's gone straight through her leg and snapped off. It's probably still in there.
Caroline's board will be looked after until she's released from hospital.
You spent some time on the front line.
The Boost Air Show has attracted thousands more visitors to Bondi. Lifeguards are on edge.
Yeah, you got big comp on, big names surfing, and people just want to get down there. And it's the most dangerous part of the beach.
Probably couldn't have a worse hole at the Backpackers Rip at the moment.
Bacon herds swimmers out of danger.
Head in, mate. This is not a swimming area.
Head across for us, mate. Okay, back to shore.
A teenage boy needs to be rescued.
Thank you. Please come again.
But minutes later, he's back in the very same rip.
Hey, guys. I don't know how many times we have to say it today. Don't swim here, please.
He's dead set, kidding himself, isn't he?
Go!
The boy is a poor swimmer. Despite disregarding directions, Bacon must pick him up again.
Hell, mate, if you come out in the water again, I'll kick you off this beach, eh?
Lifeguards suspect the boy and his mates are crying wolf.
If you're looking for a ride on the jet ski, we're not going to pick you up. It's not cool, mate. Don't swim here, mate. It's not safe. After the first time, we kind of pointed out the dangers and stuff like that, and he did it again, so...
Just 10 minutes later, the same boy is back a third time in the same rip.
Look who it is again in this rip. Seriously, buddy, I'll call the police if you keep doing this. Get the hell in here. I told you to swim in the red and yellow flag. Swim in now. Maybe we should just get the police down here for these two for the third time. Don't give up, mate. I'm not saving you anymore.
His friend doesn't appear to be listening either.
Look how many more other people we've got to worry about, OK? Go swim up the other end, mate. It's not good here.
Bacon has no option but to pick the boy up a third time.
Just think someone could be dying right now while I'm rescuing you because you didn't listen.
Crying wolf is no harmless prank.
Kids like that, I understand, they want to have a go on the jet ski and make it a play, but what they don't understand is it's such an important bit of rescue equipment for us, and while we might be giving them a lift in and they're having fun, other people on the beach can be drowning.
Where are you from? I know he's from Australia. What suburb?
Oh, Bystanders. I was annoying him because I couldn't get back. It was too hard.
The boys disappear into the crowd, but it's not the last lifeguards will see of them. Brad Mallion has served as a lifeguard for 10 years.
All fun and games.
But his love for the beach also expresses itself in other ways.
Outside of lifeguarding, I have a massive passion for photography. Both jobs complement each other. Being a lifeguard has opened so many doors for me, especially with the community.
Brad uploads images of Bondi life to his website, Frothers.
It covers everything from surfing to sunrises to sunsets. It's just documenting what happens around the beaches in Bondi and the eastern suburbs. Being down here at Bondi, I always manage to get a few good shots of surfing, but when you've got the big boys in town, there's nothing like it. It's amazing stuff.
The final of the Boost surf competition is underway. The world's best aerial surfers battle it out for the $25,000 prize. Hoppo's more concerned about what happens to the thousands in the crowd.
As soon as that finishes, all the people are going to go straight into this rip, which is pretty bad at the moment. It's going to cause a mayhem.
When the hooter sounds, 26-year-old Queenslander Josh Kerr emerges victorious. As the crowd drifts into the water, lifeguards step up patrols. A boy struggles in Backpacker's Rip.
Look who it is again in this rip.
Same guys from yesterday.
You take one or two guys away who are looking after those idiots, and before you know it, you've got me in here and then one other person on the beach.
Hey mate, it's not funny, eh? Just come straight in. You think you're better than everyone else on the beach here, don't you? Mate, if you come out in the water again...
Listen to me, okay? We have better things to do than look after you and your little friend, okay? So off the beach right now. Seriously.
Lifeguards decide the message needs to be driven home, loud and clear.
Sit down, put your socks down, look at me while I'm talking to you so I know you understand what I'm saying.
How often do you come to the beach?
A lot.
Right, so you're born in Australia?
Yeah.
So you know about the red and yellow flags as well?
There is none.
There is none?
If it's down the end of
Let's
the beach.
see, I can see two sets just from here.
You're an Aussie, so you know that when you come to the beach, you swim between the flags, because that's the safest place. If you were genuinely in trouble, as you're saying, then you should be swimming between the flags, not in the middle of a rip. Grab your shoes, leave the beach.
Like I said, mate, they've got a lot of people to look after down here. They don't need to waste their time.
No, I was
on
being
people
serious. I
silly.
couldn't even catch a jet ski.
The boys could be charged for disrupting emergency services.
Those kids just thought it was a big joke, you know. I think swimming in rips and taking our concentration off the beach. You know, look how many people, it's 5:30 in the afternoon, look how many people we've got to still look after. Done rescue after rescue today, and the fact that we have to spend 5 minutes on those kids, you know, should be at home doing their homework Sunday night.
Lifeguards rely on the public for information.
Okay.
A mother and daughter alert Reedy to a man in serious trouble.
Do you reckon it's like a heart attack, Mum?
Hi, mate. How are you? A little bit short of breath? Yeah. Any pain in your arm or anything? Okay. All right. I might pop you in the bike here, and we're going to take you up to the tower. Is that all right?
George, a 71-year-old local, has a history of serious heart trouble. But before he gets to the tower, he collapses.
George. I'm just going to give you some oxygen, mate.
71-year-old George has collapsed outside the lifeguard tower.
Can you hear me, George? Yeah, okay. You just keep breathing this oxygen in, all right?
Yeah, Bondi, he just collapsed. We've got him on oxygen now, barely conscious.
Does he take any medication?
Yes, what does he take? Pardon? What's that for? His heart. So he's got heart problems. To go under.
Deep breath.
Lifeguards learn George has already had multiple heart bypasses.
George, we're going to lay you on this bed, all right, mate? Make our job a lot easier.
George's blood oxygen saturation levels are dangerously low.
He needs that oxygen on. You need that oxygen on, George.
Okay, we're going to get you checked out by a paramedic.
An ambulance is on its way, but George won't even accept oxygen therapy.
6 years ago, I have heart operation.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Open heart operation, and they put it 6 bypass.
72 male, collapsed, difficulty breathing, heart medication.
As well as being a lifeguard, Bobby works as a paramedic.
I was going to say you're in good hands, but now this bloke's turned up. There's trouble.
Did you have pain in your chest today at all?
Not today.
You can only do what you can do. He desperately doesn't want to go to hospital. I don't know if they can force him.
You're not going to hospital? No. Even don't think about it.
Keep still for a second.
Because I'm okay now. I feel okay.
George is known as Yuri in Russian.
Everything is perfect, I told you.
How do you feel, darling? Is he okay? Is he his normal self?
Not really.
Not really?
He always pretend to be good.
Oh,
don't complain. Why you complain?
Not even Yuri's wife can convince him to go to hospital.
Well, Yuri, it's my advice that you do get checked out by a doctor at least. I'd like to take you to hospital. If you don't want to come, I can't make you go.
No, don't. I'm going to buy doctor.
I'm going to follow doctor straight away.
Good girl. Good girl. No worries. All right. No. I'm okay. That's it. Can I go home?
That's pretty much it.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
No. One more sip of water before you go.
It's not vodka. I don't drink.
Ah.
Thank you very much. Bye. Oh, it is scary. So what now is okay? What can I say? I want to go home.
But just moments after George leaves, lifeguards are called back.
Sorry, we're going to have to bring George back in through here. He's about to collapse again.
Who's the same guy?
Yeah, George. He's just out there.
George has collapsed a third time.
All right, 1, 2, let's down, straight down. Nice and cool here.
No, don't give me a chair.
Looks like you're not having an option today, George.
Yuri?
You're going with him.
No, darling, I know you're okay, but there's obviously a problem here. We can't leave you, okay?
Like it or not, George is going to hospital. Four days earlier, beginner surfer Caroline suffered a gouging fin chop. Today, she's back to collect her surfboard.
How you feel? Yeah, I'm good now. Had to have surgery and stay 2 nights at hospital.
How many stitches?
I'm not sure, actually.
20, you reckon?
Probably, yeah. It's
20 stitches for sure.
Quite a good cut.
Then, a small token of gratitude.
God, you know how to get to a lifeguard's heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nah, you're the best. You'll be able to take your shirts off eating these.
The clouds following me around for a couple of days now.
Bondi's lifeguards also patrol nearby Tamarama and Bondi beaches. Although less crowded, the two smaller beaches are notoriously dangerous.
Bondi picks up heaps of swell, picks up a south swell, an east swell and a northeast swell. And on a northeast swell, all the water from Tamara and Bondi comes into Bondi and gets pushed out the permanent rip at Bondi. We call that the Chloe Express because the rip literally is so strong it goes almost around to Clovelly.
It's a quiet weekday morning in late summer. At Bronte, freelance photographer Fergus Woolveridge shoots images of everyday life at the beach. He's about to witness one of the most confronting rescues lifeguards have ever conducted. Suddenly, there's a radio call to the Bondi Tower. A 2-year-old girl has drowned at Bronte.
They're doing CPR, 2-year-old. Get down there. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Yeah, copy, Harry. We've got an ambulance laying out, mate.
2-year-old.
Do we need someone over there?
What's the 2-year-old doing in the water?
Oh, mate, someone's... Hey, I'll go. All right. You want to go? Yeah.
The reporter I was with called me back, and I came running back down. She's like, "Oh, something's going on, in the water."
There was a little blob, like swimming out, and then so I turned around and everyone was sort of looking, and I said, "Any strong swimmers? Go."
I've noticed all the other boys running around like crazy, and so something bad had happened.
And I heard the mum screaming, Noah.
Which wasn't till I grabbed my board and I just seen just a tiny little body just behind the breakers. It turned out to be a little girl. Just as I saw her, she was trying, still going for it, up and down, head bobbing under the water. But not long after that, she just sort of flattened out and was underwater. And she was just like 5 or 6 metres from me underwater. It was heavy. By the time I got to her, she was blue, not breathing.
The distraught mother is on the shore. Mouse performs CPR on the girl's tiny body.
Yeah, I gave her two breaths. She just went from being blue and doing nothing to a little cough and a little like eye flicker, and then she started crying, and then Sammy started crying, and then we just had like a little hug, and then we had to get her in.
Meanwhile, the girl's father is also rescued. He was close to drowning himself.
Great life.
She awake?
Yeah, make sure she's awake. Keep her awake, okay? Yeah, okay, let's keep walking up to the car. Where's your husband? Because someone should be probably looking at him because he's taking some water too.
The tiny girl's name is Noah Kim. Her family are on holidays from Korea. Father June was underwater when he was rescued.
Your daughter should be okay, but you need to make sure someone looks at you and listens to your chest.
How long was she unconscious? Mate, who knows? Maybe 3 minutes.
That was insane. I'm paddling out, I can see her body in the water, just her body, and I got hit by a wave, lost my board, and she's like 5 metres from me.
Mate, and
then H-Man just threw me his board, and I was just yelling at these surfers.
And then once she came good and she vomited and that, we knew she was okay. I've turned around, the other surfers, the local Bondi guys, just had this other guy just holding him up. He was just like out as well, and I was just thinking, what's going on here, It's
Noah will spend 2 days in intensive care at Sydney Children's Hospital.
This is how quick this stuff happens, you can't tell people enough that, you lose your feet and you're gone within seconds, you know. Hits home with me because I've got a 2-year-old, so, you know, it's just that thought of not being able to get her back.
These guys did an amazing job. That definitely defies odds being a lifeguard. Just watching Mouse resus a 2-year-old child.
Another level. I was just lucky Bobby was here too.
Coming up on Bondi Rescue.
I told you something was going to happen.
The magic of Christmas.
I want you to be a part of this Christmas calendar with me.
Maxie pranks his young cousin Ryan.
Just been got umbrella.
Nicola's Krishna miracle. And lifeguards caught short after hours.
So someone's drowned off Ben Buckler. Is Scuba diver?
I can't see anyone, mate.
Preferring sunshine to snowflakes, thousands of travellers have descended down under.
Merry Christmas!
To Australia's most famous beach, Bondi.
It's kind of a fun day because we're all in the same situation, you know. We'd all love to be at home with our families, but we make the most of it for the boys.
The red and yellow is the only place for you to be swimming, the red and yellow.
Just days before Christmas, and Maxie has a surprise for his 19-year-old cousin Ryan.
All the trainees get pranked some way or the other. You know, I think Ryan this year has definitely been a highlight.
Maxie's told new trainee Ryan the two of them are going to feature in a lifeguard calendar. A friend of Maxie's is pretending to be the photographer.
Try and get him to hand up a bit. Trying to hand him up a bit, get him out of his comfort zone. Yeah, for sure. He's a pretty quiet guy, so it'll be a bit of fun.
Just as this is no ordinary photographer, these won't be ordinary photos.
Put your hand up. Oh, yes, there we go. Ryan, put your hands over your head like you're sort of, like as if you had your shirt off. Okay, big smile now. Okay, that's good.
Ryan's goal is to impress his colleagues, especially his cousin Maxie.
Swim, swim, head up, head up.
No way! Are you serious?
Breaststroke.
Of course, what's a prank without throwing in a bit of public humiliation?
We're going to use some props. Just holding it up in front of your face and then going peekaboo.
I actually thought Ryan was a bit sharper than that. I thought he would have seen it coming, but he just hook, line and sinker. Just got him and reeled him in. It was brutal.
Yeah, when you're ready. Peekaboo. Peekaboo.
At the end of the day, there's not much you can really do. It's just been got umbrella.
After an hour of posing, peekabooing and generally entertaining the onlookers, Ryan is told the embarrassing truth.
How would you feel if I told you that I'm not a photographer?
It's all a gag.
You've been done.
All right. No, it's good to be. You a bit embarrassed? Oh, yeah, well...
I think he loved it. He was loving it.
At the end there,
the gags, I don't reckon the gags on you guys, mate. He was loved it.
I had my suspicions a little bit at the start, and then, you know, I thought, you know what, let's just go with it. Let's have some fun.
Ryan's not off the hook just yet. In a few days' time, the new lifeguard calendar will be revealed to all and sundry. During the festive season, Bondi swells with international visitors. Most of them unaware that lifeguards don't patrol the beach after 7 p.m.
The lifeguards are going home, so you will be swimming at your own risk.
Me and Harrison were packing up. Yeah, we're just going, how good's this day been? And we got a call, and it was for a head cut at North Bondi.
Boys, I just got the phone call just now. It's just the other side of the baby's pool near the rock pool. There's someone there, they're applying pressure. There's a fair bit of blood. Ambulance called, they're on their way over.
I told you something was going to happen.
When you're in the buggy going to an incident, to tell you the truth, you're always thinking of the worst.
Hi, boys. A few people around here.
Got there and there was actually a guy on the ground. He had a fairly bad head cut.
The head cut is not life-threatening, but without warning, emergency services come from all directions.
One with sirens going through the car park, 2 cars. Copy, there's 2 cop cars flying up that way.
Lifeguards aren't sure if the response is for the head cut or that something else is going on.
We're responding to a head wound on the North Corner rocks. So I think it's a different incident. What are you talking about? So you're saying that there's a scuba diver that's drowned? Okay.
I just was like, excuse me? I needed him to say it again to me. I was like, okay. So you're saying that he's drowned, he's fully submerged, he's dead?
That's accurate. Okay, all right, well, we'll launch our jet ski. So Bondi Central, just letting you know that we've had a report of a scuba diver at North Bondi drowning. Boy, if you need the jet ski.
Yeah, copy, I'm in the Can-Am. Can you get a vest and that suited up for me? I'm going to pull the ski out.
Martha's suited up. I'm going to put him in the water now, Ben.
One of you guys dealing with that first aid, do you just want to head out towards the rocks there? You're almost out there. Just bolt across and see what you can see.
I said, Harrison, stay here with the patient. I'll go. So I've just started bolting for North Bondi.
Jesse races to the last known location of the diver.
As I turned around, I had police officers, police rescue, ambulance officers, everyone just running after me. And it was kind of like, all right, I'm here. If I see this guy, I'm jumping in the water to get him.
Hey, I'm up here. I can't see anyone, mate. Copy, mate. Yeah, I don't know.
Ben Buckler, head to Ben Buckler. I'm getting an updated report. Someone's drowned off Ben Buckler.
I can't see anyone, mate.
The information lifeguards are receiving is unverified.
It was bizarre. It was like, riddle me this. There's a drowned scuba diver off the headland of North Bondi, and it was very confusing. It didn't really make sense.
In addition to the jet ski, paramedics and police, Lifesaver 1 joins the search.
Yeah, radio track, Dusky. Central, this is Dusky. Any further information we hear?
The most recent information I have is a scuba diver drowned North Bondi. What a time for this to happen.
You know, the water's pretty clear here. Sometimes you can get a small visual, but if they're diving at any sort of depth, there's really no way to see if there's a drowned scuba diver.
Information is patchy, but lifeguards prepare for the worst.
Hudson will meet you down at North Bondi. We've got a DC if you do grab someone.
Jess was out on the rocks and he was trying to get a visual on, you know, anything. He's like, there's nothing. I can't see anything.
Finally, a breakthrough.
We started walking back around and there was a police officer next to me, and then I heard it go over his radio saying, it's the wrong information. It's the guy that's on the rock with the head cut.
You hear that? Stand down. It was just the guy that cut his head. We'll come back around the rocks. I'm just with him now.
Frustration quickly gives way to relief as lifeguards focus on the positives.
Amazing hustle by everyone, by the way, if it's just a head cut. Good job, everyone. Everyone should be pretty damn proud of themselves.
It just makes me laugh because I'm like, what else can happen? Like, seriously. I've been here my whole life, and every day I come to work and I see something new, or something like that happens, and it's just so Bondi. So Bondi.
Christmas Day, and Bondi's beachgoers are saying thanks to the lifeguards.
Thank you for all you do and all your hard work.
Before his afternoon shift starts, Dino shares a Christmas moment with his daughter Lucy.
Lucy, my little angel, she loves to come out on the board with me. Yeah, it's a nice tradition being passed down in my family. Christmas Day is in the top 3 busiest days of the year and can just get crazy for a lifeguard.
There are just 8 lifeguards and over 20,000 people on the beach. Lifeguards may need a Christmas miracle to keep everyone alive.
So no Santa hats, just keep moving north, guys.
Ex-pro surfer Nicola is in her 3rd full season as a Bondi lifeguard. Today, her focus is on crowd management.
Swim up over there.
So on Christmas Day, we get a nice little diverse group of tourists that come down. You get the ones that have never been to Bondi Beach before and all they want to do is just get in there and jump in the water. And for some reason, they think backpackers is the best place to do so.
Guys, hello!
No swimming!
The red and yellow flags indicate the safest swimming area. But rather than walk to the flags, many tourists take their chances in the dangerous rips.
The rips were so dangerous, like the worst that they could possibly be, and these people are just refusing to listen to us.
You three, come here now.
It was just insane, and you're just on constant repeat the whole time.
You guys need to bring your family and go up to the red and yellow flag. Not in front of the yellow sign. Best place to go swimming is red and yellow flag.
My patience was wearing quite thin, like incredibly thin, like about to snap thin.
Either stay up on the sandbank, nice and shallow, or go up to the red and yellow flag, thank you.
I was being an absolute bossy boots. The Grinch is here.
Despite her best efforts on the megaphone, Nicola spends the next 2 hours rescuing people who have ignored her warnings.
I tend to be, just a massive narc. When I get to them, I'm just like, you do this, you get here. All right, we're going this way.
Guys, keep going that way, directly across. Keep going straight across, parallel. Yep, parallel, guys, that way.
2 p.m. and a man is spotted swimming directly in front of a dangerous current sign.
Yeah, there's a guy here. Catching that guy swimming over there. Can you please make your way back to the sandbank, please, all swimmers?
He's not a good swimmer, but I've hit him on the mega like 5 or 10 times, but he hasn't put his hand up and, you know, he doesn't look like he's in any distress either, so.
Yeah, Jess, we're watching him. He's horrible, hey? Bisho and I, we had our eye on him. We were watching him for a while and he had goggles on, so we thought, you know, maybe this is just using the rip as a bit of resistance or something. And then we kind of realised, actually, this guy's not like the best swimmer, but there was just no sign of panic. He was like so zen-like out there, almost spiritual.
Need a hand, just put your hand up, we'll come out and get you.
He's waving, I think, Jess. It might be in me.
And Nicola's going to go out now.
People who ignore the warnings cause lifeguards the most frustration. Today, Nicola's had enough.
Just don't panic, wait there.
Is this the swimmer that will break the camel's back? The man struggles, not only to breathe, but also to chant. "50-year-old Kalyan is a Hare Krishna.
I didn't even know he was sitting up the front of the board singing the Hare Krishna song. I wish I had known. I had water in my ears and couldn't hear anything, but that's awesome.
It seems good grace has saved him from Nicola's fury.
You're a lifesaver. Merry Christmas.
So we're on the board and we've caught a little wave and he just sort of rolls off the board and just gives me this big hug with this like huge smile. And I don't know, it's such a loving little like thank you, and it was a very warm embrace. And yeah, he was such a cool spirit. Like you could just feel his energy.
Give her another hug. Give her another big hug.
Definitely getting a hug off the patient when you bring them to shore is most probably one of the nicest things that happens to us down here being lifeguards. It's very rewarding.
He was pretty like jovial on the way in.
Merry Christmas.
And I'm like, let's just get in first and then we'll celebrate. He's giving me big hugs and yeah, so
I don't know if you can't.
I think it's a good Christmas for him.
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Ram.
On the hill, a special celebration is underway. Kalyan is celebrating that he's still alive.
Thanks to the lifeguard, thanks to Krishna, thanks to Christmas, thanks to Jesus, thanks to everybody. Thank you too. Merry Christmas.
For the Hare Krishnas, words are not enough. They head for the lifeguard tower, singing Jingle Bells, Hare style.
We didn't know the guy that Nicola rescued was the spiritual Hare Krishna guy. And then all of a sudden I just was in the tower and I just started hearing these bells going off and everything. And I was just like, boys, get in the tower now. Make my day feel better. I didn't actually notice how many there was. And I thought there was maybe 5 or 6 of them. And then in the end, I had like 100 of these people in the tower chanting. I don't know how the windows didn't blow off. Like, people on the beach were looking up to the tower. I had a big crowd on the beach watching them, and I was just like, oh no, I'm going to get a phone call off Hoppo or one of the bosses, you know, I'm going to be in the ship.
Alright, Mars, it's time to off, I reckon.
Hey, you gotta go. Out here, you gotta go now. It was Christmas Day, and I think the boys let it slide, and no, it was just fun and games.
It's nice to see him up on the promenade dancing, because I guess it could have been a different story. Was it actually like a little thank you dance? No way. Or they can give us all their good juju, and we can have a prosperous 2016.
After patrolling the beach all day, the lifeguards can finally go home and celebrate Christmas with their own families. Tomorrow is another day.
Okay.
A few days earlier, Maxie pranked his cousin Ryan into believing he was the star of a new lifeguard calendar.
Peekaboo!
On Boxing Day, as the Sydney to Hobart yacht race gets underway, Maxie has a gift for his cousin.
I don't think Ryan knew that I was going to come through and make the calendar. I think how I see it, you know, because we are family, you know, in 20 years' time, pull them out in a family barbecue, have little kids running around. Remember that time back in 2015? And we pull out the calendars and we reminisce. So Ryan, I thought you didn't think I'd come through with the goods?
No, I didn't. I thought that just that'd be it, but it looks like you've got me a present here.
So you ready to have a look at it?
Yeah, 100%. Let's do it.
When they brought the calendar down for Ryan, it was sort of like the prank continued. And then actually watching him open the calendar, we were just in hysterics on the floor. It was hilarious.
Why? That's actually nice, I think. That's all right.
My favourite picture was Mr. March. Ryan doing the assistance required.
Oh, what's that?
Is that the reindeer wheel?
Come on, Rudolph. And, oh, see, that's one for the grandparents right there.
That's when you were stroking my thumb.
Once I saw the calendar, there's actually a couple of really nice shots in there of me and Maxie, Mum and Dad. I definitely would love to put them up in the house, I'd say. And then there's a couple of other ones that are just, yeah, really funny if you're not me. Oh, here we go. This is what everyone loved most.
Peekaboo!
The peekaboo.
Oh, you can almost see the end of the peekaboo on his lips.
Might have to start calling him Boo, Boo-Boo. Hello, Boo-Boo.
Peekaboo! 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 Peekaboo!
Peekaboo! That's it, I'm done. That's it, game over.
That poor kid. That poor kid.
Coming up on Bondi Rescue.
Mouse, can't see your radio.
When a radio is accidentally turned off,
Fox, can you hear me?
lives are at risk. Fish, seals, and something much more menacing.
We've had a possible shark sighting.
That guy who had his hand bitten off a few years ago out here.
And a drowning child unites the volunteers and the professionals. But not everything goes to plan. Sydney's favourite playground is one of the world's most iconic destinations, Bondi Beach. It's a 1 kilometre stretch of sand that can host up to 40,000 people in a single day. Lifeguards fan out across the beach, communicating on radios.
You have binoculars on this swimmer just right in front of us.
Communication on Bondi Beach is probably the most important thing that we've got.
It's pretty simple. The problem is identifying. The tower communicates to the beach.
There's 4 or 5 people out the back there.
And there's a response. But if a message doesn't get through, people can drown. Midday, and Jethro heads in for a rescue at Backpackers Rip. Then Harrison identifies more people in trouble further south.
On the south corner, there's a couple of guys holding onto a board out the back.
But Mouse is unresponsive.
Mouse, did you copy that?
Once I heard him on the radio, I didn't really get a reply back or a confirmation.
Mouse, hello, Mouse.
With Jethro in the water and Mouse not responding,
Can't see your radio.
Harrison turns to Kerbox.
Box, can you hear me?
Who is at the other end of the beach.
Yeah, copy, mate, on my way.
Harrison was getting kind of a little frustrated by not getting a response back from Mouse.
Hey, oh!
I knew that I could get down there to help the boys out. You know, time's the essence. We're really under the pump.
With both Jethro and Kerbox in the water and Mouse uncontactable on the radio, no one's available for a new group of swimmers who are getting into trouble.
Mouse. Mouse. Say.
Finally, Mouse realises the problem with his radio.
Yeah, I'm on it, Harrison. Sorry, mate. Jethro!
The swimmer in trouble at the south end is running out of energy.
If communication falls apart on the beach, we got a loose link in the chain. Serious problems can happen from that.
Mate, it's chaos out there. There's actually about 5 people in trouble.
Take the board and I'll do you.
You know, you bump your radio, or you might be sitting on it, or you've got a towel covering it. You know, in this instance, it was just one of those things.
While communication's been down, a volunteer lifesaver has saved the day.
Yeah, by the time I got to this poor guy, he didn't have much left in him.
I guess the lesson learned from this whole radio incident is just to always be aware of your line of communication. If, especially in those moments where there's a lot going on, if you haven't heard something on the radio, check your volume.
It's not just communication between the lifeguards which is critical. In the business of saving lives, information from the public is vital. However, on a beach where thousands of visitors don't speak English, problems can arise.
Well, I just seen the little girl running up to the tower. I thought it was just a missing kid. Couldn't find her mother, and then I come out onto the stairs, and the mother was already on the stairs. Excuse me? Hey, what's wrong?
We knew something was wrong here, and we needed to find out quickly what was happening.
The woman and her daughter speak just a few words of English.
Yeah, copy. He pointed out to one of the only rips that are pulling on the beach, and I just had a bad feeling about this one.
Harrison, I just get the thing.
Jesse and I looked at each other, and we thought, this isn't good. Jesse grabbed the defib straight away.
I was a bit rattled when they kind of pointed at the water because, you know, it's all on our shoulders when people point at the water.
Yeah.
Where is he? Tell us what's going on. We need to know. We're trying to help you.
Is he out there?
We're pointing just to the side of the flags when there was a big gutter.
You guys will watch it then? Can you give us a bit more information?
The woman last saw her son when he went swimming 20 minutes ago. He was wearing a white t-shirt.
You kind of start to think, well, have I missed someone? Have I missed a rescue? Has someone drowned on my watch?
Scanning the water, lifeguards can't spot anyone matching the description.
I never think worst case scenario, but I thought we'd lost someone.
Can you talk to us, please? Tell us. Can you tell us what's happening?
All these other tourists are coming to our aid, which is really nice because we needed a translator.
애가 없는 줄 알았는데 저기 있는 것 같아요. 네, I'm not Chinese.
But unfortunately, she goes, nah, she speaks Korean. I'm like, oh, no, that doesn't help.
I'm Korean.
We need to know what's going on.
My son is there.
If someone can't swim and they drop off the sandbank, 5 seconds they're under.
Several minutes have passed since the woman approached lifeguards, and there is still no sign of a teenager in a white t-shirt.
Can't see anyone in trouble, boys.
I think she knew that she had lost her son and she thought for the worst as well. And that's just, for a mother, that's just heartbreaking.
Then, a boy is spotted coming out of the water. He has a white t-shirt in his hand.
No, I found him.
The teenager is oblivious to the distress he's caused his sister and mother.
I just felt like the whole of the world just lifted off my shoulders.
He took his white t-shirt off.
Yeah, Kylie, good stuff, boys. That was a bit of a scare.
There.
Settle down, it's all right, it's all right. Deep breaths.
I felt so sorry for her, you know, she just broke down. You know, she obviously thought for the worst as well.
Boys were in a bit of a spin then because we didn't know what was going on.
When he come out of the water, she just ran at him like you're throwing a bowling ball at the pin. Yeah, he would have been in shit when he got home.
Sunshine, warm water, and gentle surf. It's the perfect way to relax. But for many swimmers, something is niggling at the back of their minds.
There's been another shark sighting off a Sydney beach.
Shark attacks, while rare, cause more alarm than rips.
A monster shark glided towards Bondi Beach at dusk last night.
In the past, sharks were hunted at Bondi. Later, shark nets were introduced. Now, there are shark detecting devices. Today, lifeguards are testing a new drone, which could give them a better vantage point.
There's the old saying, the key to observation is elevation, and having a drone up there looking down on everything would be pretty ideal for us.
Not only is it recording like 4K video, but it live streams that back to these goggles.
Yeah, we're getting a bit technical, a bit sci-fi there.
Drone operator Nick stops over a dark patch of water 200 metres from shore.
Keep going towards North Bondi, the same way you're going.
It's a large school of fish lifeguards commonly refer to as a bait ball.
Yeah, it's just a big group of fish feeding together or about to be fed on. Gets us up on our toes and gets us having a look. It's a big bait ball.
Thousands of fish form a circle over 200 metres wide.
Oh, wow.
But fish are just one link in the food chain. Something much bigger is always looking for lunch.
One drone straight over the top, and we were able to determine straight away that there was no unfriendly men in the grey suit. There was no sharks in it. Until we had that confirmation, we would have been on edge thinking what there could have been. We're looking forward to the next few months of working with them to make sure we've got a drone that could potentially be that next lifeguard.
Later that day, and lifeguards receive reports about a shark in the south corner.
Yeah, I just saw it like shark. It was right under me. You see the point in the nose and then tail, and it's just like, it's unmistakable. Wasn't there that guy who had his hand bitten off like a few years ago out here?
Yeah, get out there, get the ski in the water.
No longer having access to the drone, lifeguards launch the jet ski.
Straight away, put my hand up to jump on the jet ski, which, you know, looking back, when there's a shark out there, it's probably not the best idea.
The last incident at Bondi was in 2009, when the man lost his right hand.
Some girl said she saw a shark.
Yeah, right. But another confirmed sighting, we're going to hit the alarm.
Many shark sightings prove to be false, so lifeguards won't set off the shark alarm until they have more certainty.
People all assume whenever they see something splash or dark in the water, it's always a shark. But when you have a few people coming up to you and adamant that there's a shark in the water, we'd be mad not to, you know? Like, people are sometimes your best assets. Go north, make announcements, just say underwater.
Beardy sends Bondi's young guns to work. Trainee Tommy warns swimmers along the shoreline, while second-year lifeguard Ryan notifies surfers and swimmers.
Yeah, just attention all the swimmers. We've had a possible shark sighting, so if you'd like to return to shore, we are close to the beach.
Sending Tommy on the beach to do announcements and let everyone know there was a shark, pretty exciting for him, I think. He's only new, and having a shark come to work is probably not your everyday thing for a lot of people. We don't want the public to think we just sound the shark alarm off to suit ourselves. We do it in a way, hopefully, that we don't cause a mass panic.
When I'm on the jet ski, first port of call is to get everyone out of the water, you know?
Ryan, that's it.
If there is something there, you don't want anyone turning into lunch.
Aside from a few die-hard surfers who refuse to come in, the water is now clear. Then, a phone call comes into the tower.
On the lifeguards, Troy speaking.
A man is swimming right where the shark was last seen.
Look for the rocks on the right side of the Bondi.
Bondi Central
Yeah, the
to
pool,
jet ski.
yep.
Can you head back to the icebergs? There was one bay swimmer out the back that we really needed Ryan to get to quickly. Jet ski, it's the guy with the blue swimming cap next to the pool near the rock.
The man makes a quick exit from the water.
The idea of a shark had got into his head and he was pretty keen to get on and get back to the beach.
Yeah, we've got him now. He's got a blue swimming cap on waving. We got him.
After 30 minutes and no sign of the shark, lifeguards give the all clear.
Yeah, I think half an hour did it. I think we'll be right.
We were pretty confident that the shark had just coming in to say hello, and he's made his exit.
365 days a year, Bondi Beach is under the watchful eyes of lifeguards. On weekends in summer, they get the support of unpaid lifesavers. Affectionately known as clubbies, they volunteer their time for the community. But while the lifeguards are paid professionals, sometimes it's the clubbies who steal the limelight.
Someone out there now. It's out in the water with three.
Oh, yeah.
Assistance?
Yeah.
There's a clubbing with three guys in front of the third ramp here. I'm going to have to jump in.
Spotting someone in trouble, a volunteer lifesaver has commandeered a lifeguard board and single-handedly taken on a mass rescue.
Got one bodyboard between them.
Starting to think that, you know, three people, it's hard to take control of. He's probably trying to, you know, look after all of them, and you can lose one quite easily. It was terrible, yeah. They could not swim a single stroke.
Get rid of this bodyboard.
It was a little girl, and she was very, very frightened.
Come in.
At least two of the people can be offloaded onto Ryan's board, but then a large wave looms up.
You're trying to keep eyes on them while they're watching for every wave that rolls through. Because if they go under, you won't know where they've gone. He's losing his board, then that's, you know, one less piece of equipment, one less floating thing. So yeah, that makes it a lot more dangerous and a lot more risky. kids, yeah, it starts to get a lot more serious to me because they can't help themselves.
Yeah, boys, the clubby lost his board, so now it's Ryan with 3 patients.
The woman, named Sunset, and her daughter Moon live in Australia. The second girl is a cousin visiting from Asia.
It was such a stressful moment that the little girl was, crying, and she thought she was going to drown. Box paddled out, and you don't get box out much for rescues anymore these days.
But once again, it's a clubby who beats lifeguards to the punch.
Clubbies are great, we really need their help. They assist us a lot throughout the summer. A lot of the times there, we couldn't do without them.
The family are still coming to terms with what just happened.
We're all having fun, but all of a sudden it's just, happened. Yeah. Oh my God.
Another bait ball of fish has arrived in Bondi.
All that water black, this fish. Troy and I thought it'd be a really good idea to go out there and just, get on a couple of boards and just try and get amongst it. Yeah, Troy and I had an absolute ball out there. They were sort of just swimming around us in this sort of like this big pack.
The bait ball are a school of migrating ocean salmon.
There's an old saying down here, where there's fish, there's bigger fish. Now, the icing on the cake was when the seal sort of popped up in the end there and just sort of made his appearance was great. It was nice to take a moment out from the stress of lifeguarding and just go and have a laugh.
We've got a compound fracture in the bowl.
Yeah! Wait, mate. I hate thieves down here, buddy. We hate them. Why?
Go.
Some people respond to being rescued in ways you just never imagined.
Almost there.
16-year-old Caitlin has been found face down in the water in between the northern set of flags.
Can you hear me, Caitlin?
Caitlin.
Everyone that's grown up around the beach, all the older guys call you grommet. Young skaters also surf, so they're just grommets. Grommets can be annoying sometimes. They get a bit lippy or they drop in on you. It's just kind of like an authority thing, if you're a grommet, you start at the bottom. Grommets down here are usually having fun, hanging loose, but every now and then they lend a helping hand.
I'll send someone down. Cheers, boys. I just got someone dislocated their ankle down at the skate park. So a couple of young skater kids come and notified us. So I'll send a few of the boys down.
When a grommet comes to the tower, you know there's something serious.
What's happened? I came up the lip and it came down on the wrong and twisted it.
30-year-old Greg from California is still in shock.
Give you a bit of pain. This stuff's good stuff, mate.
You hold it? One of you hold it for him? Did you guys carry him up?
Yeah.
Bondi Central to the boys in the skate park. The first aid bed and that's clear here if you have to bring him back.
Yeah, copy, mate. I don't think we'll actually move him. He's completely dislocated his ankle. We're going to need an ambo.
We need to keep him as he is till the paramedics get there. If we moved him, we could produce more damage to the foot.
Copy, male, age, that sort of stuff gone, so we'll call the ambo now.
Yeah, male, probably around 30.
Copy, Fish is ringing the ambo right now.
Is he out of the bowl or still in the bowl?
No, they've got him sitting up on the side, Bish.
These boys come straight to your aid.
Yeah, bro.
Picked you up.
These guys have been good.
Just one of the kids who was skating here just came in and ended up helping him out, and he's been awesome. I've taken my hat off to the 2 groms that helped him. It's never easy seeing an injury like that.
What's your name, dude? You're a bad champion.
Jack.
Oh, good. I just saw him fall over, helped him up.
Yeah, the paint's setting in now. The shock wore off, now the paint comes in.
The ambo shouldn't be too far.
Good shit, right?
Yeah, the paint sucks.
Just squeeze my shoulder, it's fine.
It's pretty bad. He's lucky it didn't come out of the skin, the bone. So got him on my Foxy at the moment and waiting for the ambo.
Nice work. Yeah, good one, huh?
Yeah.
No, I'm not allergic to nothing.
The ambos take his shoe off and his foot was just hanging there.
Ah!
They put a temporary split on.
Ah!
No worries.
Sorry, mate. It's okay, man. You're doing your job.
Hang in there, man. Hang in there.
Give him a shot of morphine. Put him in the ambulance and off he went to get x-rays and further treatment.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Then the grommets just shook it off, went for another skate and tried not to fall off.
That was a stolen bag.
We hate bag thieves down here, but I suppose on some occasions you can feel sorry for them.
What is going on? You stole a bag off the beach?
Sometimes we have conflict where some guys want to see bag thieves get prosecuted.
Let go of your shirt, buddy.
And other guys feel a little bit sorry for them.
Hey, mate, you're under arrest, all right?
I think if they're not, read the riot act, then they're just going to keep doing it.
Yeah, copy Bondi. Yeah, we've got him now. Thanks, mate. We just had a report from Bondi Surf Life Saving Club. They just reported a guy behaving a bit suspiciously. Yeah, look at the way he's sussing things out. He's walking through the crowd, head swiveling left and right.
To us, he looks suspicious, so we're going to keep an eye on him.
It could be quite innocent. He might be looking for something he's lost on the beach, or he might be looking to find something.
I think just the fact that we were so on top of this guy, I just felt sorry for him.
I think he's just playing it cool. And it's a damn shame. Yeah, he's checked it out. He's looking around.
Oh, he's on this guy.
He's on.
I'll meet him at the top of the ramp.
Where is he? Yeah.
You're just hoping that, don't steal it, mate. You're going to get caught. It's going to be... I know what's going to happen to him. And it was something that I didn't want to put this young kid through.
There's one bag unattended. Here he goes. One leg up.
I don't want him to take it, eh?
Just flick a bit of sand. Yeah, how groovy. That's suspense. A little hole on the beach.
Yeah, I'm nervous.
Don't take the bag. Please don't take the bag.
Yeah, he's looking around. Oh. Now here he goes. Here he goes. He's jumped. Oh,
yeah. What a pain. He didn't do it.
We dodged a bullet. He'd walked off the beach and he wasn't going to come back.
Yeah, what's he doing?
You watch this. He'll go back, pick his shoes up, and pick his bag up.
He's looking for an exit? Yeah, he's saying there's no coppers, there's no lifeguards.
Yeah, no,
one.
Checking, making sure no one's walking out of the water. Yeah, look at that. Here he goes.
There he goes.
He's on.
Bag.
There he is.
Chapo's running.
Co's coming with me.
I've never caught a bag thief. I've never been in a situation where I've had to physically grab someone. They could have a knife or they could be extremely violent. I was looking around for a little bit of help. We usually back each other up. Maybe they thought I was going to be okay.
Here we go. Who's the Chapo?
Wait, mate. Want your bag. Want your bag. Can you come with us? Yeah, come with us. Come on.
I was surprised at how calm he was.
I'm allowed to hold you. Okay, you've been watching it for 20 minutes and you just stole that bag. Okay? Why'd you do that for, mate? I didn't want you to do it. We've been watching you. No, it's not. Okay, we'll deal with that. We'll see. What's your mate's name? What's your mate's name? Whose bag is it? Whose bag is it? Whose bag's that? No, yeah. Come in here. We're going to call the cops. Hate thieves down here. Hate them.
I can be a very conflicted person. I wanted him to go through the whole process of getting caught, dealing with the cops. But on the other hand, I did feel sorry for him.
So, why did you do it for? Why? I was willing you not to do it. Willing you not to do it.
Chapo always tries to see the good in people, and doesn't want to see anyone get into trouble.
Hate thieves down here, buddy. We hate them. Why?
I was trying to prick his brain a little bit, trying to kind of be on his side, but at the same time, make sure that he realises what he'd done.
The police have been called. They're sending a squad down.
I hate doing this stuff, but we have to, mate. What's your mate's name?
Lord Jackson.
Lord Jackson?
Yeah.
Wrong bag.
I didn't need to scream at him and yell at him. He was in enough trouble as it was.
How old are you? 19.
As a kid, if I was that age, I would have been crapping myself, and it was something that I didn't want to put this young kid through, but had to.
You don't have to say anything to me. I know you're not going to admit to it to me, but the process that you got now is going up the top shop. You know, you just could have not come down here and stole.
I don't know what position he is in. You don't know whether he is extremely poor. It must be a horrible position to have to steal.
You lost your bag. Yeah. Where was your bag?
Then you see the victim and you go, oh my God, this guy's lost all his stuff. I feel so sorry for him. Imagine being him. So all of a sudden your head's doing spins.
Oh yeah, that's my
this
bag.
guy. Did you know this guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know this guy?
Yeah.
Do you want to just stand over there because this guy's stolen your bag?
Uh-huh.
All right.
Oh, I'm lucky.
Vincent Nicodemus is a student and a keen surfer from Jakarta.
What would happen if you lost all that?
I got a ATM here. I got my ID, so I lose it. I have to go to the Indonesian embassy.
Where you from?
I live in Blacktown.
Blacktown. What's your job? What do you do for work?
Oh, construction.
Construction. Doesn't pay good enough. Why do you got to steal bags if you got a job? You didn't steal it. You serious? You reckon you didn't steal it?
I don't know either about stealing. No.
Well, you think, how dumb do you reckon we are? Pretty much every bag thief we've apprehended has used the same excuse. It's my mate's bag. That one's getting very old. I'd really love to see someone with a bit of originality pull something else out of the bag.
You don't have to say or do anything if you don't want to. Anything you say or do, I will record, and I can use this recording in court. Do you understand that? Okay, I'm going to give you a quick...
I've handed him over to the police. Our job's done.
What happens to someone like him? Do they go to jail for something like that?
No, he won't go to jail. What we intend to do, because we can't establish his identity, we'll take him back to the police station and see if we can say who he says he is.
Get guilty, bro, man. So bad, man. Something I never did before, but I don't even know why I did it for.
Terima kasih untuk penyelamat pantai.
At the end of the day, I suppose I thought that being more heavy-handed and him getting caught would maybe stop him from doing it again. That's what I would like to think. I think my first interception of a bag thief went very well. The Indo guy got all his stuff back, we caught the thief, and I didn't get a punch in the head when I caught him.
People respond differently when you pull them out after doing a rescue. Some people will get out of the water and they won't even want to look at you in the eye.
Don't talk to me.
Some people will stop and say, you've just saved my life.
Right? What's your name? Andrew.
Other people are really embarrassed.
Yeah, no, I've experienced riptides before, but not like that.
Some people respond to being rescued in ways you just never imagine.
Almost there. Almost there.
We're in the tower, we've got our eyes on these tourists. We took our eye off the water for about 10 seconds. We look back, next minute there's 20 of them all stuck in the rip. They've drifted out of the flags and they're in trouble.
That kid's going on, isn't he? No, there's light at that.
He's going to be swallowing some water, this guy.
You hanging on?
The new buggy gets you where you want to go, quick, smart.
There's only like probably a foot too deep, the water, and then just all going under. Yeah, go Luke. Go, go, go. Oh, there goes another one. Go, Beauty. He's just standing up a little bit, but then he drowns for about 2 seconds, and then he comes back up.
I'm paddling out, and I mean the seconds now between us getting to them and them going under. I get to the guy, get him on the board, and unfortunately, they jump on feet first in the coffin position.
was on the binoculars, I could see their facial expressions. Some of them are laughing.
I don't know what they were laughing at, but something was pretty funny apparently. Maybe they were happy to be alive.
Hey boys, come straight in. Not funny. Straight to shore. You can't swim.
Sometimes it's a bit beyond a head scratcher for us. Without a doubt, it aggravates me that people laugh when they almost die.
Half of them are laughing because they got in, but the other two, their mates pretty much are drowning and they don't even realise.
Hey, Louis.
It's a Korean church group and they either had God on their side today or they were just lucky that the lifeguards were doing a good job.
Almost there.
It can't be common sense that makes you laugh. It's got to be pure embarrassment.
People going swimming when they have no idea.
Some of them were nearly drowning. They thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Drowning at Bondi is definitely not a laughing matter, especially for the lifeguards.
We've had some shocking technical advances in the lifeguard service.
We've got this marine radio. We haven't saved or even looked like saving a life with it.
The digital sign in the tower, that's rubbish. The old bird cage, that was rubbish.
The winches on the bikes, they were a waste of time.
Like anything that rotates or anything like that, as soon as the salt gets into it, it seals up and they rust up.
I happened to be out on the jet ski when Harry was just putting around on the new jet board.
No hands!
The only thing I can see it doing is making us all fat.
Over the years, Harry's has had some of the worst ideas I've ever heard. But to his credit, this new bird cage is probably the best thing the service has bought. It just gives you a place to be able to get a really good vantage point and you can also get out of the elements.
Don't get comfy.
So I'm with Whippet and we're in the Northern Tower.
From the North to Central, we've got the clubbies bringing in someone in between the flags. Oh, is that so ready?
It can be the difference between life or death, whether you've got to drive through that crowd and take another 30 seconds to a minute or have a tower sitting there when someone's ready to go.
Yeah, the clubbies are working on someone in between the flags, Max. I'm just heading out there now. Yeah, copy, mate.
The patient's been found unconscious and face down in the water.
Roll around, let's go. 1, 2, 3. So just drag around that way.
Passing out anywhere is dangerous, but passing out in the water can be deadly.
Ambulance has been called and on its way.
Get the oxy on her. Good girl. That's it.
Yesterday, you get a heart monitor, check for hearts playing up.
And there's no results yet?
Her name's Caitlin. She's 16 years of age and she's been swimming with her boyfriend. He tells us she's got undiagnosed heart problems. He said she's passed out before, but never for this length of time.
She was with her boyfriend swimming. He pulled her in.
And she was very close to being dead, half breathing with this kind of faint pulse.
We don't have enough medical training to understand what's actually happening there. Sometimes it's easier if they don't have a pulse because you can just deal with those symptoms and you know exactly what to do.
For us, it's scary. If we can't get them around, we're waiting for them to either deteriorate or get better.
Let's just treat it as a spinal. Just try and keep that head nice and straight.
So we've got an ambulance on its way, yeah?
Apparently, yeah.
Yep. When we're unsure of the mechanism of a patient's injury, we have to treat it as a spinal. She could have very easily gone to dive under a wave and hit her head.
Can you hear us? Blink your eyes if you can hear us. 1, 2, 3. Moving over, holding the head on the board. Can you hear me, Caitlin? Caitlin.
Caitlin.
Can you hear me? Caitlin.
Can you please do us a huge favour and just leave alone? Obviously, she doesn't need you guys all standing here watching her, all right? Now, please, yeah.
We've got a full ring of death, 2 sets of ambulances, and a whole cop station.
Very well, yourself?
Just get some strong pulse.
Over to you.
Breathing.
Yep.
Just no response.
So what's the story? How was she found?
She was found in the water by a boyfriend.
When the ambos arrive, it's like a breath of fresh air. Just means that we can hand it over.
Poor thing, she's only 16 years old, and luckily her boyfriend was right there swimming with her. Otherwise, it's, it would have been a lot worse. I mean, it's still pretty frightening, the fact that she hasn't come around after 10, 15 minutes.
Something else will happen now for sure. As soon as you get one thing happen, another thing happens, always.
The ambulance has just carried her up, and they're going to take her off to hospital to get further tests, and hopefully all comes good. Roo, we got one hit. Roo, we got that kid in the north corner. I looked up, and 10, 12-year-old kid had jumped off the rocks and was just in the rip. He couldn't get back up the rocks and starting to panic. Bondi Central, we just got one head in the north corner. Within 30 seconds, his mates jumped in as well, so then there's two of them in the rip.
I paddled past the first kid because the Bondi Rescue cameraman's in the water, so he can hold him up.
Reedy paddled out to the furthest kid who was the most in danger. I didn't want to leave the post. If I go in, then there's no one manning the whole northern end of the beach. So I gave the clubbies, two of them, I just said jump in.
We're good. 6 to 8 foot northeast swell, wrapping around the corner. All the water comes in here, and it's all going out that little gutter. So that kid was out of the boat ramp in like 2 seconds.
A successful rescue all around. 2 kids back to the beach safe. The only problem was the kids were probably going to get a good serve from their mum.
I got caught in a rip, so I couldn't get back in.
I'd say the last 30 minutes on the beach has really demonstrated how important that North Bondi birdcage is.
The birdcage definitely proved its worth. Great observation for the rescue and close proximity to the unconscious patient. We found out that Caitlin was treated at St Vincent's Hospital and she was later released, which was really good news.
On Bondi Rescue.
Get out there quick, boys.
The beach where anything can happen.
Right, dude?
8 rips and 2 near drownings. A fisherman swept off rocks.
I said swim and he couldn't even say I can't.
Surfing, Kyle style. Then, an explosive device washes up on the beach.
Definitely escalated, mate.
Bondi in lockdown.
They've just asked me if we want the tower, because the tower could get blown up.
It's a regular weekday morning on Bondi Beach. With the weekend madness over, it's looking like a quiet day. But lifeguards know this is one beach where it's never safe to drop your guard.
Yeah, conditions today is nuts. Yeah, we've got 8 really bad rips running at the moment. It's almost impossible to be at the right one at the right time. And if we had about 30 or 40,000 down here, we'd be in all sorts of trouble.
Attention these swimmers in front. You're swimming in a very dangerous area. Please get out of the water. You must walk up the beach and swim between the red and yellow flags.
Down south, lifeguards patrol 4 strong rips.
Yeah, they should be okay.
Up north, the situation appears safer, but not for long. Kerbox spots a swimmer waving for help.
You're gonna have to go pretty quick, fellas. You get out there quick, boys.
Harry's races out with Dino close behind. The swimmer is actually directing lifeguards to his friend. The man is desperate, barely keeping his head above water.
Going under. It's going under, eh?
Grab the boy. The boy.
Is he alright down there?
Chest down on the boy. Chest down low. That's it, good boy. Chest down low. Very good, man. Oh, thank you. Are you alright? That's alright, mate.
Dino watched that whole thing unfold right in front of us. But yeah, that was a close one.
Jason is Korean and studying English in Australia. It's one of his first visits to Bondi.
You have a bit of a rest for a bit. I drink a lot of... You drink the water. You feel it headache?
Thank you. We have to get. I think it's a good idea to get you checked up.
He's taken in a lot of water. Lifeguards are concerned about his condition.
What happens, Harry's probably told you, if you swallow water, you can get an infection in your lungs and you can get very sick. And actually one guy died last year after swallowing lots of water.
Dino's reassuring words don't seem to have helped.
Ambulance, please. Thank you.
Dad, did I find you? Yeah. We have someone up here watching the water.
I was so afraid.
You're frightened?
Yeah, this is really the first time I ever experienced it.
Yeah.
Harry's attaches a blood monitor. A healthy oxygen saturation level is 97% and above.
So it's saying he's 91.
91% is cause for concern.
Low. So it's really good that we brought you up here for a further checkup. So
an oxygen mask will help get it back to normal.
So ambulance coming? Yeah, ambulance coming.
Jason's getting more oxygen in, but he still needs to get water out.
You can drown with as little as 1 teaspoon of salt water in the lungs. Your body has to balance that out, the salt water out, and it'll draw more water into the lungs, and that's why you actually drown.
Paramedics back up.
Just think about the physically, I'm okay.
Everything's fine. Okay. Yeah, there's no water in your lungs. Your blood pressure's back to normal already. When we take you off the oxygen, your saturation of oxygen, the amount of oxygen in your blood is normal. And you basically swallowed a lot of water and had a bit of a vomit and spat it out again. So
I'm alive now. I'm breathing in the fresh air outside. I was so lucky the safeguard could see and run into me, and so I thought I'm safe. I'm safe right now.
Jason's safe, but there's no rest for the lifeguards. More swimmers are struggling in a rip.
Yeah, Bondi Central ATV. Mate, Dino needs backup, 3rd ramp, get down there.
With 3 women in trouble, Hoppo's needed in the water.
These holes are just giving us all kinds of hell.
The first woman indicates her 2 friends are more urgent.
Oh, she's face down, that chick.
Hoppo pulls 1 girl to safety. Dino spots the 3rd girl making a last-ditch effort to signal for help. The swell makes the rescue difficult.
Right, Dean?
Dino's raised arm signals it's a serious case. He needs backup on the beach.
Yeah, time to get down there, take the deep. Hey, Blake, deep with that, mate. Yeah, Rob, you want to get down south, mate.
Dino struggles to rescue a woman he found face down in the water.
Right, Dean?
Hoppo has a second woman on his rescue board. Dino again signals the tower.
Yeah, Dino just giving the sign, means he needs all assistance. He's pulled someone out. I think they were just face down.
Dino's patient has come around, but lifeguards know she needs close attention. Less than a minute ago, the woman was face down in the water.
Breathing? Good breathing. You need an ammo? A bit of a shock. Swallowed heaps of water, so we'll put on the oxy, get an ammo.
Okay, copy, mate.
Try and stand up, we'll hold you. No? Yeah, just lay her on the board, we'll carry her. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Lifeguards don't know how much water the woman has swallowed, or how long she's been without oxygen.
Do some oxygen. Try and make you feel better, alright? Just breathe into it normally, it's alright. Nice deep breaths. Can you speak to me now? No? There's a smile. You're alright.
Teresa is from Eastern Europe. She's been living in Bondi for 2 months.
Carissa. Hey, how are ya? That's better.
She's regained enough strength to laugh at Blake getting her name wrong, but she's not out of danger. Blake must keep testing her level of consciousness.
Do you know where you are? The beach? What beach? Bondi. Where are you from? Really? That's a long way to Bondi.
That's better. Smiles, that's what we like to see.
She swallowed into water. She was just face down.
As paramedics arrive, Teresa is showing signs of hypoxia due to her poor levels of oxygen.
You think maybe you lost consciousness for a little bit? Yeah, okay. It sounds like the lifesavers had to wake you up.
The first girl goes, go to the girl out the back. So I went to her as fast as I could and she was floating unconscious. And I sort of give the sign, you know, that we've got to let all the boys know. And she was so light, I just pulled her on the board and I sort of whacked her and she woke up.
Yeah, she still looks
really pale. She's struggling to keep her head up. She couldn't communicate with us, but she's breathing and she's conscious, you know, and she's in good hands.
You're just going to hold on to your set anchor. Yeah, go.
I guess the scariest part is running down with the defib, knowing like every time you run, you're running with it because you think it's going to get used kind of thing. So she kind of lapsed in and out a few times, and every time we wake her up, she'd come back with these big, broad smiles on her faces. It's such a cool feeling to see, but that's got to be the closest thing to a drowning I've ever seen.
Teresa is lucky to be alive. She'll be examined in hospital to determine if there's water in her lungs.
It's been crazy. We were sitting here with all of us boys just talking about it, like couldn't believe how it's just come out of nowhere. It's been one hell of a day.
Being a lifeguard isn't all work and no play. Most of the boys in blue have been surfing since they were kids. And what better way for an off-duty lifeguard to relax?
Just so you don't hurt people. All right, amateurs should be down the other end, all right? Should be really in a pool.
But today, Kyle, on secondment all the way from Hawaii, is about to teach the old dog some new tricks. And it's not how to surf backwards.
Yeah, this is like a combination of ancient Polynesian wave riding mixed with new age surfing with all this new equipment they got going. So it'll be a good, definitely a great thing to introduce to Bondi and all the lifeguards here.
On the massive 12-foot board, Kyle shows his style and makes it look deceptively easy.
He's got a couple of tricks up his sleeve, Kyle. These boards and, you know, in the surf, he sort of, in the big waves, he stood out one day with a really impressive lake takeoff.
But how well can Bondi's elite watermen handle the equivalent of surfing an aircraft carrier?
Oh no!
Harry's is first to have a crack. Strike one. Strike two.
So hard! Haven't caught a wave yet, but I don't think it'll be too far off. Here comes a wave now, so this will be interesting. Looks like both of them are going to get it. Oh, no, Kyle's on. Harry's is off.
Strike three, he's out. Blake is up next.
It's heaps hard getting a wave. It's actually real frustrating. He's going to get smashed. But he's going well, he's up. He actually looks, oh, he's off. He looks a lot like the pole.
Oh, he's off.
But it's Kyle who's got all the moves.
How'd you go, Blakey?
They're hard. Hard? Pulling into a wave is so difficult.
Can gun surfer Kobe resurrect the pride of the lifeguard team?
You can tell, like, just watching, you can straight away see which one's natural and which one's not. Like, Kobe's an awesome surfer, and he still looks out of place on it. Here he goes. On it. He's too fast. Nailed it. See what? He's on the wave. It's sweet. Just.
It's a respectable effort. But despite a rude drop-in by H, Kyle wins on points.
My last wave I got with H-man. That was a good little wave. We both caught at the same time. We both got to the shoulder. That's what it's all about, just going out there with your friends and enjoying the surf. No worries.
On the cliffs around Bondi, some people have fun in very different ways. Rock fishing is the most dangerous recreational sport in Australia. With the swell up, a report's just come in of a situation off the cliffs.
Mate, there's a tinny coming in just off North Bondi. It's got a person that's fallen off the rocks. They've picked him up. Yeah, probably
Lifeguards treat him at the Bondi boat ramp.
He's just fallen off the back of the rocks out near Bumbucker, and I think some of these fishermen came around and picked him up and brought him up to here.
They were fishing on the cliffs. He slipped in, bounced down the cliffs, and I saw this head bobbing against the cliffs too. He was dead. He was finished.
And then he's got pins and needles in his hands. He's absolutely so lucky to be so lucky. He used all 9 lives if he was a cat today, that's for sure. He's very, very lucky.
I'll never forget it. It was like, I said swim and he couldn't even say I can't. He was just sort of, and his head was going a bit under and down, and I would have lost the boat before I lost him, I reckon. I would have swum with him.
Have you got pain anywhere, Dale? Pins and needles in your hands? Okay, but you don't remember what's happened, is that right?
Kevin is from England. The pins and needles in his arms are a possible sign of spinal injury.
I think when he fell in, I think he got slammed against the wall. That's where he got all his cuts from.
Secured on a spinal board, Kevin will soon find out whether he's got more to worry about than cuts and bruises.
I'll see you later, buddy. I'll leave my number and we can catch up and have a beer over it one day, okay?
Mate.
No worries at all. No problem, mate.
As one patient heads off to hospital, another returns to the beach. Earlier in the day, Teresa was lying face down in the water.
Oh, my pleasure. What did they do? What did they say at the hospital?
Everything is okay.
Everything's okay?
Yeah, I didn't take so much water. You were quick, really quick.
Really quick?
Yeah.
You were so light, I just grabbed you on my board and...
43 kilos.
43 kilos?
Yes.
All right. Come upstairs, we've got your bag.
Okay.
You can meet the other lifeguards and help you. Come up. You're on the way out. I saw you and you were fading in and out. And then in the last 30 seconds, you were just floating upside down like this, and I was...
Because just at some moment, I just realized that it's useless to fight, and I just had to keep the rest of the power I had just to scream for help. That's it.
That's good.
I just was trying to save, to gain a few seconds at least. That was my decision. That was my plan.
You did well.
Yeah. And, I felt like I'm not gonna make it alone anymore.
So you thought you were gonna drown?
Yeah.
When you walk off the beach on a day like today, you get a lot of satisfaction knowing that there's no lives lost down here. They're having dinner with their family right now, so it's a great feeling.
By pack-up time, there have been 2 near drownings and an injured rock fisherman. A quiet day on one of the world's busiest beaches. Bondi is left to lovers. It's Valentine's Day, but before lifeguards head off for their own romantic rendezvous, a new incident.
Do not have the police or military.
Yeah. It's scary.
Oh my god. Where was it? Just
in the water. I don't want to
flammable. Looks like a bomb. Nah.
No, don't say that.
Unwisely, Kyle gives it a nudge. Kerbox is more cautious and calls police.
Good, mate. Listen, we just got this thing washed up on the beach. It's like a metal cylinder, and it says it contains phosphorus. It says if found or whatever, notify police or the military. To arm for hand launching. Rotate cover. It seems like you'll put it in something and it'll shoot off.
Rotate it.
It does look like some kind of rocket. Oh, this is something.
Do not push
dangerous.
your base plug in. Yeah, please, no one touch it.
Yeah, no, this is actually kind of serious, actually. Yeah, the police are pretty concerned, actually. They said, mate, whatever you do, just stay there and don't make sure no one touches it. It could explode. Do not touch it. Too late.
Don't touch it.
Never a dull moment down here. Have a look at it. It's ridiculous.
As a jogger nearly treads on the explosive device, Kyle decides to create a 1 metre exclusion zone.
Put a bomb on the beach. Just in case some runner just almost kicked it.
We were meant to be doing the biathlon, but instead we came for a walk up and down here and we went into the water.
Emma and Claudia are volunteer lifesavers.
And then Emma just found this cylinder object and started reading it, and it said return to military, so we got really scared and came up to the lifeguard tower.
Bondi keeps throwing me these curveballs. This beach is out of control. We got 40,000 people, half of them trying to go out and drown us. Now we got bombs washing on the beach that isn't really helping us. These 2 5-year-old found it semi-submerged in the water while they were swimming, and they picked it up and brought it up here, and that's when they notified us. And it has like instructions on how to arm it, so you can imagine it's kind of serious.
Local police call the bomb squad.
Yeah.
The exclusion zone is immediately expanded from 1 metre to 30.
Now we got some kind of explosive or something on the beach, and we're about to leave, and it says call the military or the police immediately. And a couple of girls.
Kerbox's romantic evening is suddenly on hold.
No, I wouldn't be ringing you if it went off. I guess they don't know what it is. It could be dangerous, could not be. I guess they're taking no chances on this. All right, I won't say what she's saying. All right, see ya. Bye. She wasn't too mad.
Shortly after, the police rescue squad arrives. They expand the exclusion zone from 30 metres to 300. Half of Bondi Beach is now in lockdown.
Another interesting day at Bondi.
Whatever's inside the mystery cylinder must pack a punch.
Yeah, we go. We're out of here now.
We're going to get the police want our assistance down there. They haven't got enough manpower, and there's a lot of people gathering. We're not trained as lifeguards in bomb management, but we've got a duty of care to the public, so it's really important that we kind of help out. Everyone's tired, they've just worked 10 hours on the beach, but what do? You just do your best, got to help out here.
It's definitely escalated, mate. We got Harry's back in with you. He's come back to help us out, so yeah, it's all happening.
Ladies and gentlemen, can we all move back another 100 metres, please, from this area, just for your own safety? Just help us out. I wouldn't stand around. Could be a very serious matter. Move right back, thank you.
What started as 4 witches' hats around the explosive device has become a lockdown of Bondi Beach.
So we've got to stop this traffic coming through. They don't want cars.
You guys want to move up to Campbell Parade for us? Thank you. Come on, up to Campbell Parade. Thank you. They've found something down on the beach. Yeah. It's a bit dangerous, so move up to Campbell Parade for us. That'd be great. Thank you. Okay.
Look at that. We got it covered. We've got dinner reservations down there.
On a night like this, Bondi is no place for lovers.
Thank you.
Then, Defence Force bomb experts arrive. Special equipment is brought in to disarm the explosive device.
They've just asked me if we want the tower, because the tower could get blown up, and a lot of the glass in the surrounding area. This is amazing. I've never dealt with something like this on Bondi Beach.
Right when you think you've seen it all, a bomb comes ashore at Bondi Beach. Something I've never dealt with in Hawaii.
After 3 tense hours, the explosive device is finally disarmed. Police give Hoppo the all clear.
Satisfied that everything's safe, so we're going to go. We'll take all our goodies with us, and everything's declared safe. So, yeah, thanks for that.
Thanks.
They've gone down and defused the bomb or whatever it was that floated in, and they've called it all clear, and everyone's moving away, and it's all over.
It's not until the next day that lifeguards find out the nature of the device and how dangerous the situation was.
Now, I'd suggest that if you were holding on to that and the scuttling charge operated, the experience of that would be probably similar of trying to hold on to the nozzle of an oxyacetylene torch. Yeah. Okay. Right. Very, very hot. Oh. Lots of molten metal, which gets thrown in the probably around about 10 to 20 metre mark. Yeah. The item at Bondi completely failed to initiate, so it was fully armed and live.
The mystery cylinder was a military flare used in anti-submarine operations.
The 2 girls I thought of, they grabbed it and they came on the beach, and she's kind of like holding it and shaking it. Would that have done anything or not really?
That is an undesirable.
Yeah, I mean,
A bomb scare seems a reasonable excuse for missing a romantic dinner on Valentine's Day. But perhaps the lifeguards were meant to be together anyway.
Oh, Valentine's Day. Yeah. Oh, I've hugged Hoppo and Harry's and...
Once again, we're by ourselves.
Once again.